Hi everyone. Hi, good afternoon and happy Tuesday. I hope that you are doing good wherever you are watching us from. Welcome to episode number 18 of Digital Journey with Sheena. And for those of you that are new to our page, my name is Sheena. And together with my husband Joseph, we are the owners and we are the managers of this business page. So, uh, just to give you a quick background about us, we are originally from the Philippines and we are working and living here in Singapore for 13 years. And over a year ago, we found a way to work smarter and we started running our own business online. So, actually, our mission is to help as many people as possible, parents, including us, to understand how they can make the move to an internet-based business, one that is backed up with technology, the automation, and a proven system, a business that basically runs in the background. So over the course of that year, we have experienced so many blessings, not just only financially, but we have met so many wonderful people in our community, doing this business together. And that's why we've decided to bring in some guests, and some business partners from around the globe to get them to share their own journey and their own experience and how this business has changed their life for the better. And today I have a very special guest. Her name is Mabelline. She's stay-at-home mom of two adorable kids, and I will just add her to our stream to start our interview. Okay, let's just add Mabelline.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Sheena.
Hi,
Hello.
Maybelline. Maybelline is like Maybelline, the
Yes,
because
the cosmetics.
cosmetic, yeah. Because I'm using Maybelline also, so I was like Maybelline. Yeah. Hi,
Maybe
Maybelline.
she's
How
born
are
with
you?
it. Yes, hi,
Yeah.
Sheena.
How
Thank
are
you for the
you?
invitation.
How are you?
I'm great. Thank you so much. And it's a great honor to be featured on your page today.
Thank you. Thank you so much
Thank
for your
you.
time. And yeah. First, I think we can let them to introduce you and what is your background? How do you start? How did you found this business, and why did you switch to become a digital entrepreneur?
Mm. Okay, sure. Hi, everybody. My name is Maybelline. I'm a Singaporean and a stay-home mom to two preschool kids. And having this some time here to do this interview now with Sheena because the both kids are actually in school now.
Yeah.
All right. So I have been running this online business for 10 months now. And prior to this online venture, I was actually working in the hotel industry. And I was in the hotel industry for 13 years before I decided to switch online.
Yeah.
And yeah, like all moms, right? It's always a constant struggle to choose between your career and being there with your kids.
Yeah.
And I really felt it now because my eldest son is turning 5 this year and he is able to express and articulate quite well now. And sometimes when I'm with him and if I'm just on my phone, like trying to reply some messages, you say, hey, Mama, why are you so busy? Can you like put down your phone and then talk to me? So
Uh,
I'm feeling that now because before that, still quite okay, like he
yeah.
doesn't really express himself. But now I think after being in school for a while, he's able to like
To
tell
express.
me, okay, yeah, don't do that. I'm trying to read a book. Can you like read with me and all that
Yeah.
sort? Yeah. So it was really a blessing in disguise for me to chance on this business actually. I didn't
Mhm.
wanted to switch online and I thought I would be a hotelier my whole life. And it was actually in year 2018. Unfortunately, or fortunately, my son was actually not well. He was diagnosed with leukemia. So that was the
Mhm.
time I left my hotel career and to be with him for that 2 years of chemotherapy. So
Mhm.
after he was actually, when he recovered, it was already in year 2020. And that was the time I planned to go back to the workforce. But
Yeah.
it was also the time when COVID struck
Right.
and it was difficult for me to get something out there.
Yeah.
And I just really accidentally stumbled on this opportunity and
Yeah.
landed myself here. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, yeah, I mean, the last 2020 was really very difficult for everyone. You know, we have a lot of friends also here in Singapore that has been retrenched and they went back to the Philippines. So it's really, really a difficult time for everyone and for
Yes.
us as well because we've started this business last 2019 of November. So it is really a good time to have started, you know, something that online, something that's online. We also actually this is my husband who has been praying for something, you know, to work online because he's kind of he
Yes.
said that it is really on trend and you know 2019 is really a great I mean business I mean business wise for business entrepreneurs, online entrepreneurs, it's really a booming business for us.
That's right. And
So
especially in today's right, the digitized economy, it just makes more sense and to step our foot online
yeah.
to to just have to be part of this whole community. Yeah.
That's true. That's true. So, Maybelline, can you tell us how do you differentiate what is how do you describe working on your previous job compared to now that you are doing your business online? What is the difference?
Okay. The last position that I held in the hotel was actually a revenue and reservations manager. So
Mm-hmm.
that role requires me to be on standby like 24/7 because it's such a
Yeah.
dynamic role, right? Because hotel runs 24/7 and um, it could be there will be times like I need to be on my laptop even in the middle of the night when suddenly the occupancy of the hotels pick up, business pick up last minute, and I need to
Mm-hmm.
react very fast to like adjust the room rates in the hotel, just not
Oh,
to
so in the morning.
undersell the hotel. Yes, monitoring the whole inventory of the hotel and setting the room rates for the hotel so that uh, we can get the most profit out of the
Yeah.
whole thing, right? It's something like yield management. Yeah, so that requires me to be on my laptop pretty much a lot of time, right? And I have to
Yeah.
react very quickly because if
Yes.
I am slow, then I might miss some opportunity there. So it was quite stressful. And before that, when I was single, it's quite okay because it's just
Mm-hmm.
me, right? But after becoming a mom, then I felt that my time is not just me alone, and I need to have time for my family and for my kids as well. That's when the struggle comes in. But
Yeah. The mom.
then I couldn't find any solution then. I thought that's just the norm, like every working adult, every working mom has to go through this. It's just part and parcel. So I just hang on and then it's been like 13 years since I was in the yeah. So the difference is I couldn't take control of my time before that,
Mm-hmm.
right? But
Yeah.
now I can actually take control of my own time. I can decide when I like to run this business. I do
Mm-hmm.
it when the kids are in school or when they are asleep. So it's more flexible for me, and I love it because
Yeah.
I'm not so um, stressed out and felt like I don't have time for this and that. It
Mm-hmm.
actually eats up a lot of my time, and even like now I can still go out to have some me time for coffee, for myself facial, for massage and all that. Before that, it's really tough because by the time I end work, it's already like quite late, and now the shops are open. Yeah,
Yeah. It's very tiring as well.
that's right. It is.
I mean, yeah, the good thing about this business, one of the best is the flexibility of this. So, even for us as well, we both work full time, right? So, having that time flexibility of time that we can work on our own pace is really such a blessing. So, yeah, this business is really a great thing to to do. I mean, you don't feel really hustle and stressed out.
Yes, I mean the standard routines, daily routine still goes on with this
Yeah,
business, right? So it
yeah.
doesn't really change a lot of things. I can still do my daily routines. The only thing that changes now I am like learning a new knowledge in this digital
Mhm.
marketing while earning an income at the same time. So
Yeah,
it's a win-win for me, I felt.
yeah. We you will be just able to be with your kids and do the things that they love to do with you as a mom, and also still be able to earn out from your from the business.
Yes,
That's
because I've been a stay-home mom for close to 3 years now. And being a
mm-hmm.
stay-home mom, you're always pretty much cooped at home. So my social circle, I felt it becomes smaller and smaller. Unlike when I was in the workforce where you get to meet a lot of people. But
People.
ever since I started this, I felt like I started to make a lot more friends now.
And
My social circle expanded,
overseas
and it's not just locally, it's like globally. Like
globally, yeah.
I wouldn't be able to meet you, Sheena, right? I mean,
Yeah.
if not for
Although
this
we are
online business,
in
because we are different trade altogether. So yeah, so it's just amazing how my social circle actually expanded through this online venture.
yeah,
Yes.
that's so true. And to move forward, I mean, also it's not only the community, the global community, but can you share about your training, and how long did you take your training? Because we both have the same training platform, right? And
Yes, that's right.
can you share with us how does your training work for you, and how long did you get your business started up and running?
Okay. I wasn't tech savvy at all before running this business, and I'm not active in social media. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really own an Instagram account also before this, so I'm really like, yeah, I'm just not a social media person. But after I started this and go through the training, I learned a lot about digital marketing, social media marketing,
Mm-hmm.
and because I really start from zero knowledge, and it took me
Mm-hmm.
about 3 weeks to complete the whole training, and every night I'll spend about 2 hours to do the training, and it's
Mm-hmm.
quite easy to follow. It's all tap by tap video based training
Yeah.
that I can choose to do it at my own pace. So on days when I'm really tired, I'll probably use an hour. But if on days that I think I can stretch a bit longer, I may go up to 3 hours. So all in all, I spent about 3 weeks doing my training, and
Mm-hmm.
it's very. I could get my business up pretty quickly. It's like within a few days.
Yeah.
So I am running this business while doing the training together. I don't have to like complete the whole training before I can start running my business. So
Mm-hmm.
it
Yeah.
can be done concurrently. So you don't have to waste time.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that just works for me.
Yeah.
Correct.
And
And when I start this, I was quite skeptical also because I've not done anything like this, right? Because I was in the hotel line. So not until I see results on the second month, then I start to have more confidence that hey, this thing works. So that's when I decided this is what I'm going to do, like
mm-hmm.
full time. Yeah, from then on. Correct.
That, that's so good. I mean, our training is really one of the most efficient, I think, that I can say. I mean, because uh, you can do it on your own pace, like what you've said, and you can do it on your own time. You don't have to stress out as well, or whether you'll be able to do this or not. It's really up to you how you'll be able to finish the training, and how you'll be able to get up and run your business. So it's really one of the amazing things about it. And I think you have shared few of this. You have shared few of the things that you love about this. But what else are the things that you love about this business, and how does this business change your life?
Okay, there are a few things. Okay, the first thing that I'd like to mention is the support that I got from this community.
Mm-hmm.
Because being a stay-home mom and being a mom, I only have got my own time when the kids sleep, and that's pretty late at night, maybe about 10, 11 in
Mm-hmm.
Singapore time, right? So, so while doing my training, if I face any issues at that hour, my direct mentor, who is a Singaporean, might be asleep also. But what I really love is I have a coach that is situated in Vancouver. So
Mm-hmm.
Vancouver, the time difference is
That's also
15
good.
hours.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's like when I'm in the night time here, it's daytime there. So I could reach out to her very easily to seek
Mm-hmm.
clarification. So that's what I love because it works for me, right? And
Yes.
then another thing is actually before I started this online business, I have wanted to go back to the hotel. I went for a few interviews, and
Mm-hmm.
because I have been staying home for about 2 years, to over 2 years before I decided to go back to the workforce, right after my son recovered, and the interviewers were not exactly nice to me, and they yeah they told me that you have been staying home for 2 years, and if you are to come back again, what can you contribute? Like you are already
Yeah.
quite um, detached from the workforce.
Mm.
What do you
Yeah.
know about the current trend in the hotel industry? So that is quite upsetting for me.
Yeah.
And yeah, I couldn't get
No,
anything.
yeah,
Yeah,
knowing that you worked for 13 years in the hospitality industry, right?
yes. And it's like 13 years of experience just became nothing after
Yeah.
I become a stay-home mom. Yep, so I couldn't get a job. Then that was when I was looking for alternative, and then I stumbled on this. And the greatest achievement I have got this is I started this business with zero knowledge in digital marketing, and now I am leading a team, and that actually kind of built up my confidence again, my
Yeah.
self confidence,
Same effort.
because
Yeah.
yes, because it was already it. My I don't have any more confidence. I would say. My self esteem was that low when that interviewer actually told
Yeah.
me that, right? And yeah, so I'm really glad that I got back my self confidence again
Yeah.
from this online venture, and now leading a team of 12 people. Yes.
Wow. Wow. And also
Uh,
you have like achieved like one of the major, we consider it as a milestone, right? So
yes.
congratulations on that. And
Thank you.
soon you will be announcing a very very another milestone to add up to your achievements. Soon,
Correct.
soon.
That's crazy, really. I have never imagined myself to be able to hit that milestone. Cause I've never seen anything like that when I was working in the hotel industry for 13 years. So
Yes.
indeed, online is really the way to go now, right? To
Yeah.
work smart and not hard.
Correct. And earning much more than your previous job as well, where you have to be there to your job for like 10, 12 hours.
Yes,
Now that doing
yes,
this
even
business,
more,
yeah,
even
even
longer.
more, even more. And now that you're doing this business for like maybe 1, 2 hours a day, and it brings
I
you,
spend about 2 hours a day,
yeah,
yes, to run this now, correct.
yeah. So I mean, 2 hours and bringing much more, revenue on your plate like right now is really an amazing thing about this business.
Yes, I always like to say my world became upside down when
Yeah.
I chanced on this online venture. It's really upside down. Before that, now I only have 2 hours left for myself after work. Now I use 2 hours to do my work and have the rest of the day for myself to
For
do a lot of
yourself,
other
uh,
things. That's
and
right.
for your
It's really
kids.
like,
I bet
yes,
your
that's
kids
right.
really loves it because they're able to be with mommy, of course, with your eldest as well. I mean, it's really and they're still kids. They're still very young, and the growing years they're able to be with you, and your time is with them, being able to
Yes, they love it. I mean, I had my second one as a stay-home mom, so she has actually never seen me out to work before. While my elder one, yes, for the first 1.5 year, I was actually working before I decided to stay home. Mm.
this. I think right now we have some few viewers. I'd like to just shout out to them.
Yep.
Hi, Maria, Victoria. She's also watching from
Hi.
Singapore.
Oh,
I think
from
she's
Singapore.
like,
Hi.
oh, hi, Maria. And also Liz, Sheena, and Maybelline watching from
Watching
Dubai.
from Dubai. Wow.
Hi,
Hi.
thanks for watching. And Jason and Karen, they're also from Singapore. So
Oh,
thank you,
hello.
Jason and Karen, for watching. And yes, of course, my husband.
Yes,
he's, he's
Joseph.
born.
Hi.
Thank you for watching. Yeah. So, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of beautiful things about this business. Not only the financial part of it, but also the community. I mean, the thing that it does for your self development as well. So it's really, really one of the great thing that I love about having this business and running this business is the yeah is the other so many so many things that help you to build up your character as well.
I agree. I love actually meeting like-minded people in our community. It it just gives you a lot of energy and it just makes you happier rather than, putting yourself with a bunch of negative people who don't have the same goal as you. Yeah, so
True.
now when I meet someone negative, right, I'll try to run away very fast.
Try to run as
Yes,
fast as you can and as far as you can, you know.
that's right.
um yeah, so sis, to moving forward also, I would like to ask you, how do you see yourself in this business, maybe like 3 5 year 3 4 5 years, because right
Sure,
now you've
actually,
been
yep.
doing this for 10 years and you have
10,
achieving
10 months.
yeah
10
sorry,
months.
10 months. 10, 10 months, and you're achieving so many, successes, and 3 to 5 years, what are you thinking, or what do you
Okay, this business is actually my 5 years plan. So I'm hoping to retire by 40-year old
yeah
with this business. So now 10 months into this, I am actually training to be a coach, a qualified coach in our community so that I
yeah
can actually help more people in this business. So I'm actually now undergoing the training and hopefully I can be a coach by next month. That's my
yeah
goal. And thank you, Sheena. And then my 5 years plan from this business is just so that I can achieve a stable passive income every month
yeah
from this business and then have time freedom to spend with my family and not having to worry about providing and putting food on the table for them anymore. So
yeah
this is my ultimate goal.
yeah I think for us parents, that is I think one of the main goal is to be able to give our children, a better future, a bright future, that we don't have to worry um, for them. We don't have to worry
Yes.
think, what are they eating, or if they can go to school, or yeah, I think that is one of the goals that we
Yes.
them. I mean, the dreams that we want for them. And I think, I mean, we can see that it is possible because a lot of people have done that. Thousands of people have done that in our community, and I believe that you can also achieve that. We can achieve that in three to
Yes, we
five.
can achieve that.
Yes.
I mean, the successful people we see in our community who has done this for a few years and become so good at what they're doing now, they are just very ordinary people. So
Right.
that actually inspired me to think that I can do it too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
we are just ordinary people as long as we are willing to work for it, and this is possible. There's no discrimination. You don't need to have high qualification. That's not to
True.
do this.
Yeah.
We
Even
just need a
doctors.
learning mindset. Yes,
I mean, even doctors and lawyers in our community do this because
yes.
it is something that brings not only financial freedom but also ultimately time freedom for ourselves and for our family. Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah. So to wrap it up, I think my last question is, why is it important for people? I know, I'm sure that you have watched the webinar first before you stumble upon this business. I mean,
Yes.
you watch the webinar. So why is it important to watch the webinar, and why? What advice can you give to those people that, they are looking for this kind of opportunity, but they are really scared to take that first step? Yeah, I think, what advice can you give to them?
Okay. For me, when I chanced on this business opportunity, I wasn't very sure how this whole thing worked. And I think to be fair to myself, uh, uh, to really understand how this whole things work, I signed up for the free 90 minutes webinar to watch
Mhm.
it so that I see it for myself, right? If it's something that I like to explore. And after I seen how this whole things work, how we are making use of sales funnel to do what we are doing now, I
Mhm.
decided to take the next step. Even after taking the next step, there's still a a trial period for us to try out if we really like it. So there's a 30 days trial period for us to try out if you like to start this business officially. So to
Mm-hmm.
me, then is there's nothing to lose except my time to check it out. And
Mm-hmm.
you would never know whether this business can be your plan to be successful, and
Mm-hmm.
which it's mine now. So
Yeah.
for anyone who is hoping to step your foot online, I think this is really the best opportunity to do so. Yep.
Yes, well said, very well said, Maybelline. Yeah, I mean, this business has changed thousands of people's lives. So, I mean, for sure, when we were starting as well, we were skeptical. But then again, it is your life, and you owe it to yourself to give a chance on your life. You know, I mean, this business is something that can give you the time, and by just stepping a leap of faith, as I mean, that is the best way to do, is take action now, because now is what you have. And
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah, true. And yeah, I think that's all for today. Thank you so much, Maybelline, for your time,
Thank
and for
you.
for sharing us your journey. And we wish you success in this business, and we know for sure that you know you'll be helping lots of moms and families through this business.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Sheena.
So guys,
Thank you so
thank you so
much.
much for your time, and we will see you again next time. And bye for now. God bless.
Bye
Bye.
bye.